Hi people, today I just finished The Might, the third book and last one in the Raven Wings trilogy by Siri Pettersen. And I have to say that the first two remain my absolute favorites. In this one, we're going to see Hirka in the land of the blind. She's going to learn lots of things about them, about what they really call, that she did learn in the second book, like called Umpiri, and she's going to learn the language and the way in which they act, how they eat, so she can be presented into society. It means they kind of remind me like aristocracy, you know, with all these silly rules and silly things that she has to learn just to fit in and to be able to claim the title of I am Graal's daughter and I come here in order to help you get your hands into the might. So, yeah, I mean, this book for me was kind of hard in the way that, I don't know, it isn't what I was expecting, which I think it's a good thing, but it also was like, what? Because we are going to find both Hirka and Rime, they are going to be thrown into these very hard situations. Rime is going to get back to him, and it's going to find that in his absence, he has been removed from this power position that he had. And everything has been turned upside down. So he now is an outcast, he's persecuted. And the people that he has trusted and the people he has loved are going to meet certain doom. Yeah, it's going to be hard being in Rime's shoes because he's going to, you know, he went to look for Hirka, he wanted to help her, and in the second book, at the ending, Hirka hates him because he killed someone, and now back at home, nothing is what he was expecting, and he's going to be confronted with the death of people that he held very close and very loved, and he's going to be thrown into position again of having to decide how much of himself he's going to be able to give in order to do what he wants to do. And also he's still having this raven beak inside his throat, so he's kind of still a slave to Graal's, and Graal is pitting him against Hirka in this like chess play that he's playing. So yeah, it's going to be like very hard for him, so he's going to grow and go into ways that I wasn't expecting him to go. As for Hirka was, for me, harder to keep in touch with because she's thrown into this very visceral society in which the umpires, they are like these very tough guys and girls. They are not allowed to express weakness. They live in a very different way that she has seen, both in her world and the human world. So she is going to have to toughen up. But the question here is in what moment Hirka stops being herself and becomes this something more that doesn't have to mean it's a good thing becoming that something more that she becomes. I mean, where is the line between good and bad? Where is the line between right and wrong? And, you know, she's going, I think in my head at least, she's going to get very messed up with who she was meant to be, and the result of everyone's expectations, even her own, into the persona she ends up turning towards the end of the book, which was very surprising and very unsettling for me. But yeah. I think I needed more pages, more books. I needed at least one book more to understand how Hirka went from the person that she was at the beginning of the book to the one that she's towards the end. And I needed more pages to also figure out things with her. I mean, how all these changes affect who she is. Is she going to pay for what she did in internal struggles? Is she going to have PTSD? What is going to happen? And I think that the ending is more sweet that I don't know that I was expecting, because I was expecting to have an Hirka, reeking with the outcome of everything that she has done to get to the point where she is at the ending. But yeah, I mean, I'm still thinking about the book after having closed up, after having read it, and yeah, I mean, Rime and Hirka are kind of living rent-free in my head now, like thinking about all the things I was expecting of them, whether or not, what happened with them fulfilled these ideas I had, whether or not I like what happened more than what I was expecting, and also what's going to happen. Yeah, I mean, we are stepping out of this world that Siri Pettersen has created and that I have come to love, and it's like I'm still thinking about everything about this world, so I think that's a good sign that I did enjoy this book. So if you are in for a fantasy trilogy that's a step in like historical things, I mean, you're going to see Norway, you're going to see kind of Vikings, I mean, it's amazing. Pick it up, don't listen to me, pick it up. Thanks for watching, bye.